Welcome back to Ground Hopping. It's episode 2, and this week we're off to Sutton United, who take on bollocks. It's worth noting that I was already in Sutton when it got postponed, and luckily the pride of West London were playing at home, Queen's Park Rangers. So I made my way down to White City to see them take on the pride of Wales, Swansea City. Now I don't particularly like Swansea, I just despise Cardiff. So the way ground hopping works is that I'm a complete neutral, and I give the fans, the travel and the stadium a ranking out of 10 at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Anyway, let's get into it. So I'm here at Loftus Road and it actually looks really decent. I've been here a few times, but I've never done ground hopping here. It's the second episode of this series, so make sure you go watch last week's as well, subscribe to the channel, and come on the boys, a buzzer for today. Loftus Road, with a capacity of 18,439, I was just buzzing to have a roof over my head. And a cracking view to go with it as well. Look at that view. One thing I will say is that I'm 5'6", so I don't demand a lot when it comes to leg room. But sitting here, my knees were as sore as Richard Keogh's when he got sacked from Derby. Going into the match, Swansea were in 11th and QPR were 12th. 4 and 5 points outside of the playoffs respectively, but it was going to be a decent game regardless. Let's get into the match and see how it plays out. Now for a 3 o'clock kickoff, the fans were great at making loads of noise, but some of them were up and down more than Katy Perry's ex-boyfriend. Swansea were definitely the better team for the opening 10 minutes, but nothing materialised. With the Hoops fans watching on in hope, QPR countered. Against the run of play, Jamal Lowe put QPR 1-0 up against his former club. It was his debut as well, so well done, Jamal. The rest of the half was pretty quiet. There were times when the ball was kicked, and times when it wasn't. Like that. Then it was half time. There it is, half time. With the sun setting over Loftus Road and QPR in the ascendancy, the Hoops fans were definitely hoping for more of the same. And the second half started in dramatic fashion. Indirect free kick. What a chance is it? After watching back the footage, there's a potential shout of a handball in there that was missed by the ref, the players and the fans. Let me know in the comments, is that a handball? I think that's a handball. What a chance that was for QPR to make it 2. QPR don't win this, it's their own fault. They have not taken their chances today. And like they say, football's a funny sport. In the 81st minute, Jay Fulton equalised for the Swans. In all fairness, it was massively undeserved, but a great finish, and just look at the limbs from the Swansea fans. It was pyro. With 7 minutes added on for stoppages, hearts were in mouths as Swansea had the ball in the back of the net. But the flag was up.
Oh, he's offside, he's offside. This is a charge. Oh, it's a corner in the last second. They are not happy with this referee. And that is full time.
So at full time, QPR were left wondering what could have been after missing a multitude of chances. But what was the experience like at QPR, and would I recommend it? So starting with the travel, it is easily a 5-minute walk from White City to QPR. White City Tube Station is also on the Central Line, which is so easy to access. So overall, I'd give it a firm 9 out of 10 in terms of travel. It can't really get much better than that. So onto the stadium, and I feel like Loftus Road gets a lot of hate, but I personally think it's great. It's got character, it's not too modern, but it definitely has its faults, such as the leg room. There's people that have been buried alive and have more leg room than that. Sorry, QPR. Bear in mind, this is purely subjective, so I'm just giving my opinion, but I'm giving Loftus Road a 7 out of 10. Now finally, the fans. I think QPR have great fans, but I also think it's a great family club. If I had kids, I wouldn't have any fear of taking them here on an away day or even in the home end. Every time I have a chat with a QPR fan, I always find them to be really nice, genuine blokes. And doing what I do, not everybody is so accepting, so fair play QPR fans, I really enjoyed it. So again, I'm going to give the QPR fans a 7 out of 10. And that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. If you haven't seen episode 1 yet, then go give that a watch and let me know in the comments, where should I go next? But in the meantime, have a great week, and I'll see you later.